Welcome back, MTG Joe here. Today we're going to be playing some best of one standard, haven't touched standard in a couple days, and we're trying out a kind of combo basically in a shell that's existed for a while. So this is the mainly black blood money deck that's using blood on the snow to recur your cards. You have like your treasure package of stuff like Shambling Ghast and Skullport Merchant with Deadly Dispute. You have Eye Twitch to help you learn. But this particular version is got a loop. With Ardent Elementalist, you can return target instant or sorcery from your graveyard to your hand. So basically you can Blood on the Snow, bring it back, get the copy of Blood on the Snow back from your graveyard, and basically every turn be able to board wipe. If you have something like Meathook Massacre out, you can basically just kind of get to the point where you grind your opponent out of resources, gain a bunch of life, and drain them out. The rest of the deck, like we have Meathooks and Blood on the Snow as sweepers, also a couple copies of Infernal Grasp, Valky, both sides are playable, including the Planeswalker, and then I want to try out some Immerstrom Predators. This might be better off as just more removal, but we'll see how it plays out. And then we got Onyx on the top end with 4 copies of Lolth. Mana base wise, we got Snow-Covered Swamps, the Haunted Ridge, some Pathways, Snowlands, Faceless, and Field of Ruin. Learn package for this one is lesson package. Sciences and mascots as 2 ofs, Necrotic Fumes as removal, start from scratch for Chariot, and then confront the past to get back our walkers. So we'll give this a shot. I honestly haven't been playing that much, so we're at 97%. We'll see today if we can make a push into top 1200 standard ranked. So basically, we're taking a like 50-50 chance here. This deck is very, very good against mono white and pretty much awful against the Is It Turns decks. So we want to see mono white, potentially mono green, but creature-based decks that just kind of fold to sweepers are a good thing for us. So we'll see how it goes. As always, if you do enjoy the content, if you can, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. We do try to come out with this hand doesn't really have much interaction early, no plays till 4, so I think we mulligan. This hand is good. In the dark, I think I'm going to just put Skullport Merchant back. So yeah, as mentioned, if you do enjoy the content, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. We do try to get out videos here once a day. However, as you can tell from behind me, I'm currently in the midst of moving. So trying to get as much going as I can. It's mono green. I think we just do this now. I think for this first one, we just get Sciences. There could be a reason to get Chariot, but so I think we do this. Just get a land this turn. I think we're gonna hold till next turn to drop Lolth down, so we'll just go Ghast here. This one, if they kill, we get the treasure. It doesn't really make too much of a difference. We got Old Growth here. So there is a question. Do we want to Lolth here? Or just play this out? I think we Lolth, have them attack it, and then just let it die.
You could have such pie will cull the weak.
This is the one that we just didn't want to see. If they have Chariot, we basically want to build up enough mana with this. It's gonna die anyways, so we'll just do this for this turn.
At least there is blood on your hands.
Like, we can trade with this, but it just ramps them up higher if they have something like Ren. Okay, so Blood on the Snow is nice. I think I want to hit lands. So We'll do this. And then just play this out. We have 4 snow lands currently. At this point, we're just trying to keep our life total high enough. I can get back Lulth when needed. I think we're going to meet Hook first. Could see a fight spell out of them. So here, think we just keep our life total higher. Think we're just getting start from scratch. So I can start from scratch and Lulth. I can Blood on the Snow. I can Sciences. And then Meat Hook as well. I think we do that. We're still at 18. And then this kind of entices them to potentially overcommit. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think we're... I think we're just going to go Lulth again this turn. Should have probably just got the thing. Because at this turn, they just make a 4/4 with Trample that they could copy, so it's not as good. I think if we do this, basically just set them up, gain more life when we swing. I basically want to try to force to trade the Chariot here. And this is a distraction for them. Plus now if I Blood on the Snow, I can get back Lulth. Cool. What they might opt to do is copy the clue. We'll see what they do here. Nice. So I want to try to take them off Chariot. Lulth is dying anyways.
Not defeated. I will. Subservience will be rewarded.
So I'm going to do this first. Because I gain the life, and then off future Blood on the Snows, I also gain the life. So X 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. This also prevents them from drawing and making a token. We have this Hydra to eventually worry about, but I think we're okay for this turn. Because I can Blood whatever their board is, bring back Lulth, make 2 tokens. So destroy all creatures. Let's get back Lulth. and basically just undo everything they've done to this point. Kind of surprised they overcommitted that much to the board.
Exchange for loyalty.
Them drawing 3 trolls is kind of annoying. We do have these faceless havens
So, my children.
that in a pinch can help out. See what they do here. We'd like to hit one of our Field of Ruins just to take them off creature lines. Cobra's fine. Let's see if they pump everything into the lair here. So I think we're going to do this turn. So I can do this, or I can keep, actually I think I'm more interested in keeping Lulth alive. I just want to draw some cards. And then we can start draining them. Because if I could get like Onyx, Field of Ruin, stuff like that, it helps. Perfect. So let's do this. This gives me a pretty good body. And now we can just try to grind them. And like every resource they devote to trying to deal with Lulth is just value for us. Class is actually really good draw for them. So they're going to pump up the jams. See how they attack here. So Field of Ruins non-basic. So we're definitely gonna go block like this. Can you stop trying to tap me? We're just trying to like draw some card advantage. I'll sweep their board again this turn.
My power is for annihilation. You squirm in my way.
I basically want to do it so Lulth I can zero it and then get the other copy of Lulth in my graveyard. So I'm not going to field just yet. Infernal Grasp is actually really good. So I have another Lulth, so let's go this turn. This.
My will cannot be denied.
They really want me to tap this Field of Ruin. And we're just taking our time. The Meat Hook's draining them after everything's dying. I want to get them to commit this Old Growth Troll with more counters on it. And then each creature that comes in also gets me more life when I Blood on the Snow. The one downside of our colors is we can't deal with Ranger's Class. The black-white version can. But if we can get our Ardent Elementalist, Immerstrom, Professor Onyx, all are more ways. Because if I could Blood on the Snow every turn, they ain't gonna do much. I guess I should have waited to combat because they get the mana off this now. That was a mistake on my part. Because they could have 3 mana and a play off the top now. Red mana, blue mana. Okay. So I'll just grasp here.
My hatred.
So I can Meat Hook for 2, which doesn't seem too bad. So let's go. Actually, let's go back. Poke him for 2. And the nice thing with Meat Hook is it offsets all our kind of damage that we're doing ourselves.
I will get what I want.
Drawing a lot of lands, but I think clearing out their board there is pretty good. We can start sacking these treasure tokens as well to draw cards. Alright, opponent's had enough. Locked them. And that's why, like, even with mono green, they had an active Rangers class. They drew 3 trolls, which is good against us. We were able to grind them up. We'll fire up another one. Just gonna turn on the light. It's got dark in here. Alright, we got the Ardent. Okay, I got 2 Ardents. So I opted to not play a basic... Oh, that's annoying. That really messes with our curve. Then they Blood on the Snow. Yeah, that portable hole just really screwed us over. No play till 3 kind of gets us. This is like the one tricky thing with mono white. That's right. Meat hook off the top. I'll take a meat hook for one. Jeez. Mono Ardents this game. And the thing is, the first one we're gonna have to not block the first turn. Okay, Lulth's actually a pretty good draw as a follow-up. Wonder what their hand is, just like Skyclave Apparitions? Brutal Cathar. Can I get a land? Meat hook or land? Meat hook or land? Sick.
You require my aid. My power is for annihilation.
Okay, so how do we block here? Block, block, take 6. Take 5. Block on Brutal Cathar. Block there, take 7. It's too much. Is it? I think we need to just block like this, because we gotta try to play for meat hook. Okay, so new plan, try to draw land. Otherwise we're dead. No! That would have been good, because we would have been okay with Faceless. We just needed untapped land. Alright. That one kind of sucked. They hit us pretty well. Not drawing any of our early plays. Because if we make 2, I don't think we really do much. Like, we had to play for untapped land there. That was our way out of the game. Without it, you're just going to kind of fall. Okay, hand is good. Got the combo, got some early ramp. So here, the first attack, I'm going to take it. Unless they do this. I think we do this in treasure here. Get this out on turn 2. Tad annoying. They're going to be hitting hard, so... Can we stop just drawing lines? Okay, Grasp will be good. I think we hold off with Grasp this turn, depending on what they play out. Actually, Grasp this turn's not bad. Because I can rebuy it next turn. Okay, so that's actually not terrible because now they'll have to think twice. What they'll have to decide here is... or not. So I can make an eye twitch this turn, hold up grasp, and just play into this blood on the snow. Blood on the snow, get me back my Ardent. Okay, that's actually not bad. Depending what they do here... Okay. So I think we just do this. So if the choice is either take 2 here, so take 6, go down to 2, or block, take that. So I think we're doing this. Gonna get a sciences here just to offset my life. We'll destroy all creatures, get back our Ardent, get back our blood on the snow, and now we got our opponent in a loop. Two life is not 0 life. Never let them tell you that you're dead. In that second game, we were basically that turn off from being able to do that again. Bit slow, but I think we keep. This on 1, eye twitch, this on 2. Obviously would have liked untapped lines just to curve out, but can just do this. Professor of Symbology. Actually shouldn't have attacked there. Let's see what they do here. I don't know if they're on like pure control or what. Skullport Merchant's pretty good. Let's do this turn. Buy back our Deadly Dispute. I want to play this out when we have another creature to give indestructible. Against blue-white control, it's probably going to be something hard for them to deal with. So I can go another Skullport. I think we're just gonna pass the turn here. We'll probably start jamming now. I wanted to just be able to have something to apply some pressure to them. Probably gonna want our field sooner or later. So that'll bait out a counter for sure. Start with attacking. So it's like, what are the... Okay, so they have something. Can do this. That plays into Doomscar. Let's try. Because I can just do this for 0. Okay, nice. That resolving's big game. And then now we can start eating away at their graveyard. So let's get rid of this deluge. So I'm offering this trade now so they don't get the card draw. So do this. Sure. I just want to thin out my deck, I think. That doesn't do anything this turn. And we're just going to try to ride this Immerstrom. This helps a bit in these control matchups. Could be a Doomscar. Meat Hook's actually nice. So I'm going to do this. Basically force their mana. I want to tax them these games. Did they... Just more lines. Alright. We want to continue to hold this up. Until like the very last moment. They'll have a field. They could have something like Devastating Mastery. They could also have an exile effect for Immerstrom, which they'll have on top. So I'm actually not gonna... Lolth is good. Chances they're on Lier. So let's get rid of this. There was a reason to attack with it to try to get them to open up, but that resolving's really big.
Aren't I the generous one?
So we'll see a deluge. At least one of the cards that they put is going to be, like they took from outside the game, will be there. Okay, no. Deluge Wild. Devastating Mastery.
We will slay our enemies.
Let's do this.
I will cull the weak.
So we don't.
Do what I demand. I return to the abyss.
They get us that way, but could kind of force their hand now. Yeah, that works. So let's get Lulth back.
Envy the strong. My will cannot be denied.
Okay, so we got Deadly Dispute for next turn. Again, just presenting
A pity.
a few threats. They could have a counter spell, which is a bit
I
annoying.
will get what I want.
I think this is the right play. We can sack the treasure to draw 2 now. See, Raven's Warning. A lot of incidental life gain out of the opponent's deck, which has been kind of annoying. That's actually really good. Okay, so I actually think I want to take them off the bird. Because I can't attack in anyways because of Hall. That's annoying. So we go Eye Twitch. I don't think I'm committing more to the board this turn. $32 cards. I think we're doing this. Immerstrum's also nice here. think we're gonna do this, because if they deluge, dig for an answer, and then try to counterspell it, I have blood on the snow. That can then get my Lulth back. Yeah, that's big. What do I want to do? They didn't have a counterspell. They could have negate. They could have Jawari. So I think playing this out, we've seen both our meat hooks already go. Could see like another mastery. Professor of Symbology. Would I rather a 3-2 or a card draw? I think I'd rather the card draw. This kind of answers my question for me. That's actually really good. Do I want another card draw or just the extra mana? I think we're just on extra mana. Oh, that was dumb. I should have... Should have done the other. Lulth provides a lot of grind for me. I think that's fine. Still have the option to like block sack here to draw a card. Jeez. $30 cards.
Aren't I generous? I will not cry like a meek little. My will, subservience will be rewarded.
Okay, they are down to their last card.
Liliana Vess? Sorry, haven't heard that name before. Ugh, there has to be an answer here.
Do this. Want to keep up field for this. At this point, we're just always keep field open. See now 3 masteries or 2? I don't know. It's felt. Oh no, they shuffled 1 in, so we saw 3. The fact that we're holding our own against blue-eye control has been pretty good. Like, these Immerstrums bought us time. The looping of Deadly Disputes with Ardent has actually been pretty good. We've also outdrawn the blue-white deck. Sure. I think we just do this now. Or just wait. Ardent Elementalist.
Come on, there's gotta be something useful.
Because if they counter this, then I can mascot. I think we're okay there. Got him. We were just gonna grind him out. Grindfest 1799. Alright, that was actually really sweet. We were basically an untapped land away from going 4-0 most likely. 3-1, took down a variety of decks and basically got us just on the edge of numbers. The deck felt really sweet actually. Ardent did a lot more than I thought it would, and then just Meat Hook. I'd honestly I'd contemplate just even playing a third Meat Hook in this deck. Maybe over Valky. I'd probably go a third Meat Hook. That would be my kind of takeaway from this, but deck felt great. Let me know what you think, and we will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.